Exciting day for KC, exciting day for our club, our players, and our metro community.
I'm excited of what you are showing so many of us in Kansas City about what is possible.
It's really a statement of how much we believe in Kansas City, and it's how much we believe in these athletes. And all of it coming together, it's just going to be a dream place to play.
Welcome, Kansas City. How we doing tonight? I'm sorry you actually have to see me, but for the last 4 seasons here in Kansas City, my name is Nate Herron. I've been your public address announcer for the better part of half a decade here in Kansas City, and I'm very thrilled to have all these wonderful guests, but most importantly, thrilled to have all of you here at the Berkeley Riverfront Park. Give yourselves a hand. This is a stadium that will be built for Kansas City, so naturally wanted to invite all of our closest friends to come. We've seen a lot of you at games. We know a lot of you watch online. We know a lot of you have never been to a game yet, but you're excited about what this team is going to do for Kansas City, going to do for the United States, and going to do for the world of sport. This is the first ever purpose-built stadium for a professional women's soccer team. And it's right here in your own backyard. It's a great stadium for women's soccer, but it's just going to be a great stadium, period. I'm sure you've seen all the drawings online. We've got ground broke. We're going to get ready to go. We're going to be here in less than, it's like a year and a half. 2024, we'll be taking on NWSL opponents with your current right here on the riverfront. It's the first transit-oriented stadium in our town. The streetcar extension encourages development intensity and density. You can have intense. It's both. It's fine. I went and had a little boulevard. Forgive me. It'll change the way that Kansas Cityans experience entertainment and sports in downtown Kansas City. We have a commitment to gender equity as we are using a women-owned construction firm and a design team in Henderson Engineers, Generator Studio, and Monarch Build. We want you, our fans, the most important people here, to get a small taste of what it'll be like once you're in the stadium down here on the river, starting with tonight's groundbreaking ceremony. We got a celebration. We got the band. How about a hand for Outlaw Jim and the Whiskey Benders? We're going to get them back up here in a little bit for a little more, little razzmatazz. But we're going to end this show with an 11.5-minute long fireworks show symbolizing the 11,500 fans that will be seated and cheering on the teal here in Kansas City for years and years to come. We want to thank our partners and everyone who's making this dream a reality. So first, we're going to kick off this ceremonial groundbreaking with someone who knows a little bit about Kansas City. Let's give it up for Mayor Quentin Lucas.
Oh, thank you. How is everybody doing tonight? Let's make some noise. So it is so exciting to be here today. First of all, I love everybody who's not from Kansas City, but if you are originally from Kansas City, raise your hand, make some noise, right? For any of us from here, we all know the riverfront hasn't always looked this way. It has not always been this cool, and it has not always been a global center for some of the best professional athletes in the world on the Kansas City Current. Let's give a round of applause for that progress. Another thing that I am excited to celebrate. So today, we have a groundbreaking for a stadium. I think you'll hear in the months and years ahead about more groundbreakings that will make this truly the coolest, most diverse, most interesting, sustainable area of the entire region. So we are excited to have that here, but there's something else that's special about this. So I just had a kid about 18 months ago, and I am, go kids, children! But 18 months ago, I had a son. And I am so excited that coming up pretty darn soon, I can bring my son here to see some of the best athletes, to see a world that is supporting of people of all backgrounds, all races, all genders, and frankly, where we stand up and say the nicest facility, the nicest sports facility in Missouri or Kansas or America is right here for the Kansas City Current and this wonderful team. So with that, I say congratulations not just to our team ownership, to our players, to the governor, and so many others. Congratulations to you all. Let's have a great time supporting the Current. Congrats to everybody in Kansas City. Thank you.
All right, our next dignitary needs no introduction, but I'm going to anyways. That's what they're paying me to do here this evening. Please welcome Governor Mike Parson.
Thank you, and hello, Kansas City. Man, what a big night for you guys. How about your mayor, Quentin Lucas? He doing a good job up here? First of all, let me say, too, thank you to Chris and Allie, and thank you. Brittany, I know, was up here, but thank you for what you're doing for the Kansas City region, investing in all these people that are here today. I thank you from the governor of the state of Missouri. So thank you very much for being up here tonight. Thank you. All right, Kansas City, let me get this right. I just kind of want to recap for you. So you got a new airport out here, right? You ready to have a new airport? That's pretty fun, right? Okay, how about the World Cup in 24? How about that one? How about the NFL Draft, Kansas City? How about the next Super Bowl, Kansas City? Now, how about the first women's soccer team stadium in the United States of America, Kansas City? You have a lot to be proud for up here. You guys are doing a great job in Kansas City. I always love coming up here. It is always a fun city, and the Kansas City Current is going to do nothing but bring loads of fun to this town, and you guys are going to have a whole basket full of fun coming up. Thank you for being here tonight to celebrate. It is an honor to be the 57th governor of the great state of Missouri. God bless. Thank you for having me here. Thank you.
All right, if you're going to build something on a river, you can't just show up and do it. You have to get clearance from people. And one of our most important partners, want to welcome next to the stage, please welcome Port KC President and CEO, John Stevens.
Wow, this is a tough act to follow already. I'm going to have to crowd surf to end this, I think. No, I want to thank everyone for being here. As a Kansas City native, one of those people who raised their hands, I got to tell you, this is really special for me. But, you know, we're here to celebrate a groundbreaking, this historic stadium right here in the heart of our city at Berkeley Riverfront. But more importantly, I want to highlight the KC spirit, and which embodies teamwork, dedication, and vision. You know, teamwork made today a reality, and it will guarantee the success of our future. You know, it's the teamwork of Angie, Chris, Brittany, the incredible Kansas Cityans, all of you, who through teamwork brought the KC Current back home. You know, it's also that same teamwork on and off the pitch that built this global model, not just for women's sports, but for the future of all sports. It was a team of designers, craftspeople, and city leaders who worked tirelessly to lead this stadium to creation, but it's not going to stop with this, just this. It's the dedication and faith of you, the fans, that had the vision and get the credit for Teal rising, and man, is it rising. Today's fans, which include tomorrow's leaders, will grow up experiencing excitement and the amazing match days right here in the heart of your city as their idols take the pitch. I want to close with enormous gratitude to my team, the Port KC team. Their dedicated staff and commissioners, many of which are out here tonight, and they don't get a ton of credit, but they work for months behind the scenes with the great KC Current staff, great city leaders, state leaders, to bring us to tonight and to bring us to the future. Their focus and vision in bringing world-class attractions to the riverfront, a future of inclusivity and diversity, a place welcoming and celebrating everyone. I promise all of you right here, right now, just as we embrace the KC Current, we will protect, care, grow, and nurture your riverfront always and forever. Thank you, and enjoy tonight.
Our next special guest has a hand. It's not just exciting to be rooting for a team or announcing for a team that's doing well, but doing well in a league that continues to grow and grow. Just announced that the NWSL...
The estimated economic impact of what's happening back here is $1 billion over the next 30 years. The second groundbreaking purpose of this investment is because of the team, the Kansas City Current. Can you imagine, you look at just in less than 2 short years, the impact that this team has had on all walks of life, all types of people, it's astounding. Just imagine the impact of this team over generations. It's unbelievable. This investment ensures this team will never leave and will thrive for generations that will well outlast Angie and Chris Long and Brittany Mahomes. My third one, I save in many ways the best for last. We're investing in this for these players. Many of them are here tonight, if not all. I see some over there. They are undoubtedly an inspiration to us, to me, to this region, and we are literally joyful to invest this capital to help them be in a position where they could succeed at their craft like never before. We are undoubtedly here to celebrate tonight, and there's going to be tons of fireworks, an incredible band, all sorts of things. First, and Angie's going to do a bit of thank yous as well, I'd like to make sure to note some of our most important partners and say thank you. First, these are our most important partners in a lot of ways. This is to my children, Abigail, Mary, Christopher, and Teddy. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for understanding why Mommy and Daddy work so hard. I hope you see it live and in color right now, because this is why we do what we do. Certainly a big shout out and thank you to Governor Parsons for being here, Lieutenant Governor Kehoe, who could not make it tonight, but it's been a really big supporter of us. Certainly Mayor Quentin Lucas. City Manager Brian Platt. Mayor Rose and Riverside. John Stevens and the incredible Port KC. Kathy Nelson and the entire Sports Commission staff. One of our most trusted colleagues, Mukul Sharma. The Missouri Development Finance Board. And you know, it takes a lot of support across the metro to have people this energized and excited about the Kansas City Current. You see the games, you see the energy. It wouldn't be without getting officials on both sides of the state to really be all in and in the tent with the Kansas City Current. So I definitely want to thank the city of Kansas City and its elected officials. Undoubtedly, the state of Kansas and its elected officials. All of the communities in the Kansas City Metro, thank you. The Kansas City Current front office is spectacular. The team around the team. And finally, and most importantly, thank you to all you fans and supporters. I love seeing this. I wish you could see it from my vantage point. This sea of teal and red, and it's just spectacular. And we're just getting started. In closing, and I'll pass it on to Angie, may the Kansas City Current that is, continue to be one of the forces helping power our fans and our region's future forward. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage, Angie Long. You want the clipboard?
No, I'm okay. Okay, this is amazing. This is incredible. Thank you all. So, I want to start the evening with that. Thank you for being here with us tonight as we make history. It was 668 short days ago that Chris, Brittany, and I brought women's professional soccer back to Kansas City. And each day since, we've stood steadfast behind our mission to be the best women's soccer club in the world. This investment has led us here today as we break ground on Kansas City Current Stadium, the first stadium in the world built for a women's professional sports team. And I would be remiss to not highlight the hard work and ingenuity of our amazing stadium partners who are instrumental in getting us to this groundbreaking moment. So, Mukul Sharma, Generator Studio, J.E. Dunn, Courtney and Monarch Build, Henderson Engineers, J.P. Morgan, Legends, Benson Method, Elevate, Willoughby Design, Dimensional Innovations, Levy, and Megan and Colby Geralds. As we planned for today, we couldn't imagine having this special day without all of you here with us. The best fans in the world, right at this very moment. Hold on, I'm losing my... The best fans in the world, I'm just going to say that again. Right at this very moment, you are part of history forever. History for Kansas City as we build the first downtown professional sports stadium. History for women's sports as Kansas City Current Stadium becomes the first stadium that will lead the way for others to follow. This stadium is for Kansas City, the best sports town in the world. This stadium is for our world-class female athletes, an investment in every female athlete in the world. And this stadium is for you to witness Kansas City Current lift championships for years to come. Outside of Kansas City Current soccer, the stadium will be a gathering spot for many other sports events, concerts, and community events. All to say, this is the first of many exciting nights to come on the riverfront. And what a powerful moment tonight that our players are all here with us for the celebration. Yeah. There's a few over that way, too. They are the reason for this game. They're the reason we are all collectively doing this. They are the reason our season has been filled with so much joy, and they're the reason why you have all showed up to watch and cheer and support. And fans, T-Mobile, don't kill me, but you can support them even more by purchasing their jersey. And you can customize it tonight, and they are all here. So we hope you'll join us in this new stadium in 2024. The best way to ensure that you have one of the 11,500 seats is to place a season ticket deposit. Our amazing account representatives are here tonight, too, to assist anyone. Thank you for making history with us, Kansas City. The best is yet to come.
There are still a few important people that we really wanted you, the fans, to hear from, and unfortunately, they could not make it here right now. First up, we've got a video greeting from a woman who has done so much to cement Kansas City's status as the soccer capital of America, and that is the president of the Kansas City Sports Commission, Kathy Nelson.
I grew up in Kansas City. I grew up north of the river. And now to think there's a professional women's stadium on the river. It'll be the signature of Kansas City. As a female and as a female leader, as a female athlete, it's an emotional time when you think we're about to break ground on not only a legacy for our city, but something that we heard across the world. If you are there in attendance on October 6th, you will forever be a part of history. So when we go after big events for our city, one of the key things is how walkable we are as a downtown. Well, now the new stadium becomes part of that vernacular for us. You can jump on the streetcar, you can walk, you can ride your bike. I mean, it's so uniquely different, but yet so uniquely Kansas City. Everyone wants to talk about Kansas City, and it's because of what's going on with the Current right now.
All right, we have one more video greeting to give to you from a certain Macedonian, my favorite Macedonian, Vlatko Andonovski, who could not be with us here this evening as he, along with current player Haley Mace, are over in the UK getting ready for a friendly. Should be able to watch very soon. Vlatko has a long history with soccer and Kansas City as a player for the Kansas City Attack, as a coach for the NPSL Kansas City Kings, as a coach for FC Kansas City and for the Kansas City Comets, and now as the head coach, and he's a resident of Kansas City as well. He's moved his whole family here, and now the head coach of the U.S. Women's National Team. Let's hear a little word from Vlatko Andonovski.
Hey all, I'm really sorry that I couldn't be there for this wonderful event. Such a big moment for Kansas City, big moment for women's sports, and big moment for women's soccer and KC Current. I'm so excited, and I want to thank Angie and Chris and Brittany for everything they're doing and for the investment and effort for this sport, but also for setting up trends, for setting up standards in this for this game, and showing everyone what it takes to lift up the sport to the next level. I'm really honored and proud to call myself Kansas Cityan, and Angie, Chris, Brittany are people that are helping me or make me proud. I'm really excited, really thankful for everything, and I'm really looking forward to see what this stadium is going to look like, because it will be something spectacular. It will be a place that I know personally I would like to bring my family, and a lot of families from Kansas City and around would like to be part of.
We'll talk a little bit more how we can all get together again and watch Vlatko and our U.S. Women's National Team play at a watch party in a moment. But we got to get to the important stuff. We got shovels. We got hard hats. We need your help. We've got Outlaw Jim and the Whiskey Benders drummer. We got Woody. He's going to help us out. We're going to get a drum roll from him, and then we're going to count down from 10, and we're going to break ground. You guys ready? I think after we get down to 1, we get a nice big KC, baby. How about that? All right, Woody? 10, 9, 8, 7.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The ground is broken. The work will be underway. We cannot wait to see you down here on the river for games. But the fun is not over yet. Please hang around. We got lots of activities. As Angie mentioned, we got the Teal Mobile back there. They will customize a jersey for you on site right here, right now. You want playoff gear? They have it eventually. Not yet. You can order it. We got to get to Houston. Got to get that done. But we like to thank a lot of our partners. A big thank you to Boulevard for rising all the quirk, and most importantly, the Teal Rising Proud Pilsner, which is incredible. Messenger Coffee, Restless Spirits, Levy, our chef partners, Colby and Megan, and Rieger for taking part tonight and showing how much the Current reflect not just a soccer culture, but that we are immersed in what makes Kansas City so great. You're welcome to take part in our food trucks. We've got some face painting. We will have a opportunity for you to pose with shovels over here. We're going to get that organized. I believe that our entry is going to be over here by the our light-up display. We'll ask that you go through that as quickly as possible so we can accommodate as many people as possible. We want to make sure you get that photo op. We'd like to thank our 2022 corporate sponsors for being a huge part of the team's success and growth now and in the future. If you want to get on the action, like Angie said, be sure to visit kccurrentstadium.com to be a season ticket member of the new stadium. We'll have some players available for autographs as well. And don't forget, playoffs, the first playoff appearance of the Kansas City Current on October 16th in Houston. Stay tuned on social media for watch party details. We want to make sure to get you there. And also join us tomorrow for the U.S. Women's National Team watch party at Power and Light at 2 p.m. So enjoy. Don't go anywhere. Big fireworks show here in, let's see, about an hour. We're going to get that going. Thank you so much for being here. At some point tonight, if your kids are screaming or you drop part of your nachos on yourself or something not great happened, I just want you to take a moment, whether you're working here or you're just a fan or a player or a coach. Stop. Breathe in the air. Look around. Remember how it was to be here when history was made. On that side. Come on, AD needs your help. Or KC, baby! All right, we're going to get some more from Outlaw Jim and the Whiskey Benders.